Good morning, Busby. Miss Bichan coming to you on this. It is. It is yet again a beautiful, beautiful May 20th morning, Thursday, May 20th morning. I'm in an exceptionally good mood because I get my kids back. That's right, Busby. This will be our last digital virtual assembly because we're going to get to start having them back at the school here because you guys are coming back to us on Tuesday, Busby, and I know the staff is pretty excited about that. We miss you guys, and we want you here. It's bottom line, okay? I just wanted to show you guys behind me here. Check this out. This is where our old water fountains used to be that we can't use anymore because of COVID. So we've actually covered it over, and we're gonna get some fun seating in here. So the kids down in the grade 1-2 hallway, this is the spot between the boys and the girls washroom here, they'll have some good seating to sit down and do some reading or some group work out here in the hallway. So it's a little bit of a renovation while you guys were away. I have a whole schwack of birthdays because, as you know, May is our birthday month. It's happened, actually, again, Miss Bichan's third time's a charm. Another apology, Ryan Bailey. I am so sorry, I forgot your birthday yesterday. So excited to get down under the gym that it completely blew by my mind, but a happy belated birthday, Mr. Man. It was your birthday on May 19th. I actually had to bring a list because that's how many kids' birthdays there are, and I couldn't remember them all. So that's Mr. Bailey's, was yesterday. Today, a big happy birthday goes out to Mr. Aiden in grade 3, as well as Rhea in kindergarten. So happy birthday, you two. When we're back on Tuesday, we will make sure to get a birthday stick into your hand. You as well, Ryan. Don't worry, didn't forget about you. And last but not least, on the 22nd, so on Saturday, Mr. Austin Faffley in grade 3 will also be celebrating his birthday. So happy birthday to you, little man. Okay. Next up, Busby, our very last puppy update. Pup date, because Miss Khalil, the puppies are actually starting to go next week. I know she had said it was maybe going to be June 9th. But as it turns out, there's been quite a demand, and so they're going to go out there 8 weeks. You'll hear Miss Khalil give you a bit of an update on that during the update, okay? So without further ado, the puppy update. I will see you guys on Tuesday. You know what I'm going to say. You got a long weekend. Get your butts outside. Play, play, play. Fresh air, fresh air, fresh air, Busby. It's going to be a good long weekend, okay? Take care. Bye. Well, welcome, Busby, to, I think this is honestly going to be our last puppy update, isn't it, Miss Cleo?
Yes, right? It probably will be because we have sold 6 of them, and they're going next week. So it's happening.
So June 9th is a no-go anymore, right? We're going a little earlier because we did some math.
Yeah, if people want them a little earlier, right, they can get them a little earlier. I think Georgia's allowing some people to get them earlier.
Awesome. So what new things have you discovered?
Oh, so last week, I think I don't know how to say it, but I said, you know, how they never wander off and they stay so close. And now this week we've been chasing them into the trees to get them out of the trees. They've been wandering much further than, still not far because, I mean, our yard isn't very big, but it stresses out my kids. So then they run into the trees and grab the puppies and they're worried we're going to lose them.
Aw, that's so sweet. You might want to go right in front of the camera, Miss Khalil, because the puppies are so busy now. They just keep wandering away.
Yes, that's the trouble. Okay, here.
Who's that in your hands? Who's that in your hands right now?
Let me see. This is Bernard. He's our last boy that is available. He's funny because when it was snowing, all the other puppies ran out to check out the snow, and he went out, looked at it, turned around, went back into the kennel. He was bone dry the last few days.
He's having nothing of it. He better go to a warm climate.
Yeah, let's hope. One of them is going to Kelowna, so that's exciting. Can you give me Rufus? And then I'll show you. Rufus is actually going to be. No, that's not him. Rufus is actually going to be a therapy dog, so that's pretty exciting. I hope it all works out. I know they have to go through lots of training, but he's usually pretty calm, so I think he'll do okay. So yeah, that's pretty cool. This is Rufus, so he will make somebody very happy.
So is that the furthest? Oh, sorry. Is that the furthest away they're going so far? Is Kelowna? That's the furthest one?
Yeah, so far Kelowna is the farthest. We have the other ones are just Calgary, Edmonton, and then just outside of Edmonton at New Sarepta. So yeah, it's pretty exciting.
They look like a full-time job now. You have to wrangle them look at Mr. Khalil there in the background wrangling them.
So that's our tulips, and for some reason they always want to chew on tulips, but tulips are actually poisonous for dogs, so we have to make sure they don't get out of there. So thank you to Mrs. Johnston. We have it fenced off, but they've figured out, well, some of them have figured out how to get into that fence, so we have to constantly go in and get them out.
That is awesome. So I did have a question from one of my kids. Miss Ember was wondering, if brown puppies are so hard to get, how did you get Nala? That was her question.
So, Amber, we set an alarm on our phones, actually on the Kijiji app, so that we would get a notification anytime a Newfoundland dog was posted for sale. And Nala came up as an ad, and we messaged the lady right away, and it just worked out well. She was working away. She had to be in Ontario for 2 weeks and then Alberta for 2 weeks. So she really wanted her dog to have a family. And as soon as she met my daughters, she was happy to let her go to us. So we didn't know at the time that it was that hard to get a brown dog. But yeah, definitely going through this, I now know it's tricky. I can't even find, I mean, our breeder does have some, but even Nala's dad was brown and white, and her mom was black, and she came out like that. So it's definitely something you'd have to study a bit more to figure out how this happens. But brown is the recessive gene.
Awesome. Thank you. Did anyone else get any questions out there or anything you want to ask? Miss Harder, Miss Jingling. I see.
Stuck in the thing behind her here.
What did you, Miss Johnston's watching, but she's not on camera. She's wondering who's having a nap there in that tiny little,
It looks like they're having a nap, but that's like my one flower box. And if you can see, they've kicked the dirt out of all of it. So it's a good thing I didn't plant anything yet. But now they're getting right under there. That's not good. That's our wellhead covering.
Oh, perfect.
Yes. They're still pretty sleepy. They'll play like this. They're playing, quite a bit, but they only I let them out at 8:15 this morning, and they're already starting to power down. So they'll probably, after this, they'll fall asleep, and they'll sleep for a couple of hours still. Oh, and I didn't get to tell you about their vet appointment that they slept through. So they were so lazy that they slept through even their needles, and the vet had to wake Angus up so that he wouldn't choke on the medicine she was trying to give him. So even at the vet, they were pretty lazy and calm.
Oh, that's amazing, even for puppies. Miss Jingling has raised her hand again, or I shouldn't say again, has raised her hand. Go ahead, Miss Jingling.
This is a question from my house. They want to know if the people that are adopting your puppies, are they going to keep the names that you've called them?
Oh, nobody has told us for sure. Well, actually, a lot of the people don't even know the puppies' names that we are selling them to. But funny story about that is little Sophie, the black female, we named her Sophie, but we took her to meet her buyers last week, and they said that they are going to rename her, and her new name will be Nala. And they didn't know our dog was Nala. So that was quite a coincidence.
I said it before. I think that's a sign. If the daughter's being named the same as her mother, that's a sign that I believe you said that Sophie's the most like Nala, right? In temperament?
She is. She's very calm. And she also, just like I was telling you with Bernard, when he just like took a look at the weather and went back in the kennel. Sophie plays, but then she just heads back in and goes to sleep too. So they're all pretty lazy, but for puppies anyway, I should say.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Miss Harder's trying to outdo Miss Jingling right now. She's also raised her hand. Go ahead.
I would just like to know if the puppies are going to make disgusting chrysalises like the things that are happening in my classroom. And now they're like out of control. So like, are the puppies like going to get gross at any point?
Well, I feel like they just keep getting cuter, but they are getting to be more work. We thought they were beautiful as soon as they were born, but then when we look back at the pictures, we were like, oh no, they're so much cuter now. So yeah, I think it's going the opposite for us, Miss Harder. Sorry about your luck.
Yeah, luck, exactly. Wait till the grade 3s get back and have to cut those things out of there.
Luck or karma? I don't know. Okay, we'll go with luck. No.
Okay.
Any other questions out there? Any other?
Here's Sophie that's going to be the new Nala. And she has the hiccups. Oh, sorry. Go to hiccups.
Oh, he is so sweet. So sweet. I don't see any hands. I think that's your old hand, Miss Harder, I assume. Okay, well, Mrs. Khalil, is there anything else? It's so sad that this is going to be our last update, but we're so happy that you've been able to do this for us.
It's been super fun, honestly. Just for me, just watching them grow, and I've learned so much that I don't know if we'll do it again, honestly, just because the selling them has been pretty hard on my kids, but it's definitely been a fun learning experience, that's for sure.